Hold on. Anyways, on to better and more positive subjects. This show. This show, man. This show. Sorry. I just had to screenshot that real quick. Other than that, how's your guys' night going? How's your guys' nights going? Favorite Halloween movie? I don't know. That's a good question. I love the Halloween movies. I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I like the Tim Burton movies because they're Halloween movies. Shit. I love, shit. I like the Insidious movies, the Conjuring movies. I like paranormal movies. Halloween Town's good. Oh, yep, Halloween Town. We just said that at the same time. That's funny. Halloween Town's good. I miss the Disney show specials with Halloween. Like That's So Raven when they would do the Halloween episodes, or like Wizards of Waverly Place, the Halloween episodes, stuff like that. Don't Look Under the Bed. That was a good one. Hocus Pocus obviously is a classic. Don't Look Under the Bed was really good. About the boogeyman. Ooh. That was good. There's a lot of good ones, really. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Sister Sister was a good one, yeah. Not like Halloween show, but like it was a good show. I don't know, my go-to, I guess, you always have to watch Halloween, the Michael Myers movies. I have one time, and it's freaked me the fuck out. It was like a fucked up situation, though. Halloween Town also. The Halloween Town movies you have to watch for spooky season. Hocus Pocus you obviously have to watch. I think Don't Look Under the Bed is a good one. Just because, I don't know. I think that's a classic. Especially like kid movie type thing. I like paranormal movies too. I like paranormal shows. So I don't know if I can though, because what happened that made it happen was really fucked up, and it was like a fucked up situation. So I won't say who it was, but like everybody knows, like everybody personal knows what happened. Long story short, Pumpkinhead's a good one. It was I don't know how to say this without saying their names. So it was me and my significant other at the time, and like somebody, I don't know if I can say it, but they attempted something very severely, and after that, when they were in the hospital, like their room, they had like the room in the basement, right? The basement was their room because it was a finished basement. They were in the hospital, right? I swear I thought somebody broke in and was rummaging through their room. That's what it sounded like because all you could hear was like something rummaging through shit. And then like you could hear knocking. And I even took my nightstick because at the time I didn't have my thing to protect myself. So I just took my little nightstick I had and I was like, I think somebody broke into the house. I think they're in the basement. And my significant other at the time kept telling me like, there's nobody down there. There's nobody down there because she's that type of person that she like can sense shit like that. Does that make sense? She kept telling me there was nobody actually down there. But I could hear it loud as day. And I've had a home invasion, so I'm thinking, of course, somebody broke in and they're rummaging through shit. So I like kind of had to work myself up to go down there to make sure if somebody was down there, I could beat their ass. But yeah, there was actually nobody down there, but it literally sounded like somebody was rummaging through their shelves, like his shelves while he was gone. And I swore it sounded like somebody broke in, but there was nobody down there. And the feeling in the room, like the feeling in that room was heavy. It was so heavy. It was like hard to breathe. We were supposed to switch rooms and stuff, so, but we could barely even pack up that room. It was so heavy. But of course, they ended up recovering. They had a full recovery and everything, which was awesome. That's really all I want to say about it, because that was kind of a fucked up. That was a really fucked up situation. Yeah, it was awesome because we didn't think that they would. I'm actually one that got them down and gave them CPR and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, that was one paranormal experience I had. But I do like to watch paranormal stuff. Sorry, I don't really like going into a lot of detail because that was a lot of shit. Yeah, it's all good. No, it's all good. It's all good. But also, like, but yeah, it was just crazy because it did sound like somebody was rummaging through their stuff and there was literally nobody there. But it really did sound like it. I genuinely thought that somebody broke in, but nobody was down there. This dude, that Ed Gein show is really fucking nutty. But at the end, it kind of almost makes me feel bad for him because, like, he lost everybody, like his mom, his closest person, and he was really. They definitely went into grave detail with this show, though. What the fuck? Oh, sorry. Sorry. I don't know, some parts in this show are like, what the fuck? They did really. It is very weird. It's very weird. Some of the parts really made my stomach hurt bad. Like, it made me cringe. But at the end, it really, like, it made me kind of. I watched it once, don't get me wrong. I'm rewatching it because, like, the first time you watch it, I don't know if you're like me, but me personally, if I watch, like, a new show, especially if it only has, like, a couple episodes, I'll rewatch it because sometimes you miss stuff, if that makes sense. So I just rewatched it. Yeah, so I'm rewatching it to see if I missed anything. But it's pretty cringy. But at the end, it did kind of. Oh my god. Ugh. Girl. I honestly, like, at the very end, it made me kind of feel sorry for him in a way because I feel like it was because he was so alone. And he also was schizophrenic. And you got to think back in that time, that was a whole different thing with mental health. You get what I'm saying? It kind of, I don't feel sorry for him because, like, he did some crazy shit. But, like, also, like, he was just so lonely. And he had mental health issues that weren't being addressed. So it just made me feel like really, really, I don't know. But there's not really an excuse. I bet it is. Oh, you just missed them. I'm sure they're still watching, but do you get what I mean though? Like at the end, I don't know. I had like I don't feel sorry because he did some disgusting things, but also at that time they didn't have like mental health wasn't as known as it is now, and like him being schizophrenic and seeing all that shit, and not being medicated, and he was super lonely. I know. I feel sorry about that, but then I don't feel sorry about the shit that he did though. But I feel like if he would have actually been medicated and had more family around, that he probably wouldn't have done those things. I feel like if you I don't know. I can't say for sure cuz I'm not psychic, but I really do think that if he was medicated and he actually had other family members, it might have been a little different. Maybe he wouldn't have done the things that he did. So, but he did some pretty despicable shit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like if he would have had some help, maybe those things wouldn't even have happened. That's what makes me feel sorry. I don't feel like, but the shit, yeah. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. So funny. So funny. You're so funny. You seen, I mean, I don't know for sure, but like once he got medicated, I mean, it's like he kind of changed in a different way. Does that make sense? Once he was like in that place and he actually had stability, and that's, you're disgusting. That's disgusting. Um, like once he was on medication, and I don't know, like that's what makes me feel sorry for him. Like maybe if he would have been, yeah, obviously you do too. So you can be blocked too. Bye. I just feel like maybe if he got medicated beforehand, he probably, and actually had people around him, he probably wouldn't have done the shit that he did. So I think that's why it's a little enlightening. And the part that kind of got me on the Ed Gein series is when she was like, Ed, I think you should really tell your story from your perspective. Everybody tells their story and they've misconstrued stuff and this and that. But he was like, don't you think, he said, I think enough people have told my story. Don't you? That was like, I was like, damn. You know what I'm talking about? That scene where that nurse was like, who at first hated and despised him, but then ended up really liking him. She was like, I thought that was Addison Rae. I thought it was her. That's crazy. Ew, speaking of the vulvas, I think is how you pronounce it. That's what they just said. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't know. I just think maybe if he would have been medicated before all that, maybe shit wouldn't went down that way. I think so. I'm not sure. I know that one girl is definitely Addison Rae though. That was crazy. It is. That is her. You know what killed me? The first couple seconds that I started watching the show, because that's the guy that plays Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy, who was obviously like a hardcore criminal. And then he's in this show and he's talking like this all the time. As a grown-ass man talking like this. I fucking died laughing. Just because we watched him go from playing that role of Sons of Anarchy and like a hardcore dude to him talking like that. I was like, what the fuck? Do you get what I mean? It kind of threw me for a loop. I was like, how did he... But that's what makes him a great actor, though, because he literally was known for playing... That I know it's crazy. That's how you know, like, he's a great actor. The Ed Gein show that just came out. He definitely played the part excellent. Very well. He definitely played the part very, very well. But yeah, I just feel like if maybe he would have been medicated and had... You should. It's on Netflix. You definitely should watch it. If you like true crime shows and like, stuff like that, I think you would. Some parts are very, very cringy. And a little repulsive. Not a little repulsive, but a lot repulsive. So sometimes you might have to look away from the screen, because I did. But I think it's also enlightening about like the way I don't know, like the way his schizophrenia was and how lonely it was back then for him. I don't know. I know I always thought the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they're all based off Ed Gein, really. Psycho is too, I think. Psycho, Texas Chainsaw. They even touch on, what was the other one? There's another one that was in there too. There's Psycho, Texas Chainsaw. What's the third one? There was another one. I can't remember what the third one was. But it touches on it in the movie. And then all them killers after him, like, idolized him. That was just crazy. And he even says, like, I just wanted to be a good son. I wanted people to care about me, not just those killers. Like, I was like, damn. Yeah, I think The Hitcher, yes. I think that's right, yeah. There was like there's more than... I think that actually there's a couple more than that that's based off really Ed Gein. Texas Chainsaw for sure, because the whole face thing. And then Psycho, American Psycho. Or no, Psycho, sorry. And then there was another one. The Hitcher, I think. And then I can't remember them all. That's why I have to rewatch sometimes. There was a couple of them. I don't know. That might be one, yeah. There's a couple of them. But obviously, like, the bigger ones was Psycho, I think The Hitcher, and Texas Chainsaw, because... Silence of the Lambs, yep. Yep, that's what I was thinking of. Yes, there's like a lot of them, and then they all looked up to him too. Like some of the serial killers after him, they all like idolized him. The ones that did like sick shit, I don't know. I don't know, man. And then they were looking for Ted Bundy. Remember that on the show? They were looking for Ted Bundy too. It touches on Ted Bundy, which apparently on the series it says that, but I don't think that's actually true. They said there's actually no records that Ed Gein helped, like gave the name or helped lead them to Ted Bundy, like it kind of touches on in the show. Yeah, I know that was one that was off. I know they kind of made the girl Adeline that he was interested in. She kind of pushed him into things too, but at the end it shows that she was bipolar and manic and stuff. So I don't know if that's actually true. If she really did push him to the neck, whatever, you know what I'm talking about if you watch the show. But the Ted Bundy thing, when I looked it up, it said that there was no record that Ed Gein actually did point them in the direction for Ted Bundy or said that it was him, like it does in the show. There's a couple things that's a little off, but it's still a good show. Oh, my stalker did. She did. She made my avatar, and I thought it looked just like me. It was perfect, so I ran with it. I just changed the background. I loved it. So thanks. Shout out to you because I loved it. Thank you. Ew, yeah. I can't watch those. Ugh, I can't watch those. That's something I can't. I'm not watching those. I've seen enough clips that I'm happy with my decision of never ever watching those movies ever in my life. Ew. 13 Cameras was creepy. Where he rents out properties and he's got them all like got cameras in all of them. That was weird. You scare me. You guys be so quiet and chill. What's up, Stephanie? How's it going? Yeah, I can't watch the Human Centipede movies. No, thank you. Ugh. How's your guys' night going though? So far? Good, bad, chill. Yeah, I'm tired too. But they're only gonna give me till noon tomorrow to pay for the room if I want to stay another day, so I gotta try and raise the money for the room before that. Because he's not giving any extra time apparently anymore. What's up, Amanda? I'm so tired. You think I should, I feel like I really should get some sleep for real. You guys think I should get some sleep tonight and I know they do. I try to warn everybody. I really warn everybody. Like, if they see you being remotely nice to me, they will literally message you, even though I show I'm $74 short, so a lot still. Like, I showed the receipt. They tried to say it was a filter. How is that a filter? I screenshot the charges off my card and even it shows the time that I screenshot it and where I had to scratch out my card information, and then they tried to say that was fake too. How? I know, I'm just so fucking tired. But yeah, I know. I still got a long ways to go. If 7 of you be willing to help with $10 and one person with $4, and like I said, if you are nice enough to help, please just don't comment on the live that you did. I can thank you in private, so you don't have to worry about the fucking bullies trying to message you. And I can send you a screenshot of the charge off my card and a picture of the receipt if you want, just so you see, like, I really do use it for the room. I don't know how else I'm supposed to show it. I don't know, this show's a little crazy though. I might try to switch to my other account for a little bit, guys. Maybe if I get some fresh people would be willing to help. I don't think I can stay up all night again. I don't think I can handle staying up all night again. I'm tired. You guys know I really have been barely getting sleep because I've been trying to keep the room, so. And I'm really tired. I just don't think I can handle it again tonight. It's already 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? When you're not sleeping, like, it really catches up to you after a couple of days. I'm so tired. And there's like 64 people in here. Barely anybody talks. Barely anybody helps. I'm very tired. I've only gotten like a couple hours sleep in the last couple days. So I'm very tired. I know I have to keep the room. I get that. But like, it's just starting to catch up to me. I really am tired. I mean, I can always set my alarm for like maybe, I don't know, like 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. That would give me like 6 hours to try to get the rest for the room before noon. I'm just so tired. And there's always so many people that watch my live that don't, like, I don't know. They don't interact at all. What's up? How's it going? Sorry, I'm normally a lot more talkative. I just really have barely gotten any sleep. I don't think I blocked you, girl. It might have been... I had a rogue mod that was actually unblocking the trolls and blocking, like, the people that were being nice that I had to get rid of. Because, like, at the same time, sleep is super important, but at the same time, so is making sure. I know they always are. I know. I'm very aware. I'm very aware. You don't have to keep saying that. I know. That's all she does is restream and bully people. That's all she does, literally. I don't know. That's how she makes her money. I don't know. She's a bully. That's what bullies do, I guess. I don't know why she does it. She tries to say I don't use the money for the room. And then I show the receipt. She tries to say that's fake. Then I screenshot the charges off my card showing I use it for the room. She tries to say that's fake. So no matter how much proof I show, she just flip-flops back and forth. Thank you for the heart puff. Oh, I'm so tired. My phone keeps sliding down. Yeah, Psycho. There's the one. Psycho. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's literally all she does. Is stream other people and make fun of them. They body shame people. They make fun of their appearance. They make fun of their clothes. They make fun of their family members. They make fun of their animals. They make fun of everything about them. Literally. Everything about the person. Yeah, I feel you, girl. They're just bullies. That's all they are. That's all they are. I want to rest, but I feel like also they're right, too, because I really do have to. He's only giving me until noon to pay, or I have to check out. But I'm so tired, dude. I just wish more people would actually be willing to help instead of just like sitting and watching. Because I don't want to check out because me and my dogs don't have anywhere else to go. So we would be stuck outside. Wouldn't it make more sense to try to keep the room? Does that make sense to you? That was a stupid ass question. What kind of question is that? Would you? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not even gonna fucking. That's just a stupid question. It really was. $74. So most of it, it's $74. So literally most of it, almost all of it. That's the shitty part. I thought showing proof, like the receipts and the charges by noon. I absolutely have to have it before noon. The manager's not giving anybody any extra time anymore to pay, like they were, apparently. I paid it. Do you not see I paid it? I paid the 100. You see the date? You see the amount? $100.74. I paid it so we would have a place to sleep. That was for today. Well, now it's after 1. That was for yesterday. But checkout's at 11. He said he'd give me till noon. So if I don't have enough to pay for another day, then I'd have to check out. Does that make sense? My God. What the fuck? Ew, he turned around and he had her face on. No, I'm too tired. The Ed Gein show. Okay. Whatever you say, bud. Yeah, it's the Ed Gein series. It is crazy. Ooh. Yeah, it is a crazy show. Some parts are very, very cringy and kind of like it's where you have to look the fuck away because like a lot of the parts I had to just look away for a second because it's kind of it makes your stomach curl. It doesn't kind of, it literally makes your stomach curl. Oh, Netflix. It's on Netflix. Are you guys okay? Okay. Sorry. My dogs are funny. The guy playing Ed Gein? Yeah. He did a really good job. He did a really, really good job. I know, that's what I was just saying. I said it was crazy to see him go from playing Sons of Anarchy and like a hardcore dude to playing like a guy that talks like this all the time. When he first started talking, I couldn't fucking stop laughing. He did really, really good. He did a really good job. I'm sorry, it was just so funny. That's how you know he's a really good actor, though. Because, like, he went from playing a hardcore, like, biker dude to playing Ed Gein. He talks like this all the time. No matter what you say to him, he talks like this. I couldn't fucking... I was dying. It was just funny. But he's a really, really good actor for that, because that's insane. Hold on, let me turn it up a little bit. Maybe you can hear him. You're alive?
What?
He was like, ha, gotcha. Like, what the fuck? That shit had me dying. He freaking, oh my gosh. I don't want to say too much because some of you haven't watched it, but he was like, gotcha. Ha. I was like, what the fuck? He seemed like, honestly, in all reality, he looks very different from his Sons of Anarchy role. But I think, oh my god, get the fuck off my life. It's hold on. It's called, I think it's Monster the Ed Gein Story on Netflix. But yeah, it was just crazy watching him go from that role to that role. I don't know.
Thank you.
Because they're like opposite.
I feel better just talking about it.
He almost seems childlike in his mind. Does that make sense?
It's a lot more than once for him.
Like, he low-key does. I don't know. After you watch it, at the end, it kind of makes you almost start to feel a little sorry for him. Like, maybe if he didn't have such a mental illness back then and he wasn't literally so alone and actually had family, like positive family members, and he was medicated, maybe he wouldn't have done half the shit that he did. And his mom was batshit crazy, yeah.
No, they call it trans.
So, Ed Gein, we're just talking about the Ed Gein series.
No, it's real. What?
Yeah, it definitely is. He didn't just dig them up. He literally dismembered them. And would wear them and make suits with them. Like, I'm saying, like, no denying the shit he did is just downright disgusting and fucking weird and wild and the foulest shit I probably ever heard in my life. I'm just saying, like, at least in the series, they make, I don't know. I think if he would have actually had some help, like if he would have been medicated for his schizophrenia and he would have had more positive people around him, maybe he wouldn't have done half the shit he did. The Monsters, the Ed Gein story on Netflix. Ed Gein's real. Hell yeah. That's a real person. Look him up. He was like one of the first notorious sickos in the world. Like, literally. I mean, he is crazy, obviously. I'm not saying that. I'm not condoning what he did. I'm saying, at the same time, that was decades and decades and decades ago. They didn't have mental health resources like they do now. Like, I'm just saying maybe he would have been... It's very crazy, yeah. It's definitely batshit crazy. He was out of his rabbit-ass mind, for sure. I just think that maybe if he would have actually been medicated and he wouldn't have been alone, he would have had better family members that were actually positive and not batshit crazy like his mom was. Maybe he would have had a chance, but... No denying what he did is just disgusting as fuck. He was out of his rabbit-ass mind. There's no denying that at all. Yeah, Netflix, yep. I don't know. It's just kind of like, Shit was different back then. They didn't have like mental health shit like they do now. More people know about mental illness than they did back then. You're from Ohio too? What's up? I just think that, I don't know. Right. Like there's more awareness now than there was back then. So I just think that being so lonely, him being schizophrenic, yeah, you really have to sit and watch. You have to watch the whole series. No denying what the fuck he did is disgusting, but when you get towards the end, I don't know. The nurse even said, I don't want to say it, never mind, I can't even say it because some of you haven't watched it. I don't want to be a spoiler. You just gotta watch it up until the last part, and then you'll understand what I'm saying. Because, like, he kind of changes. I don't know. You'll see what I'm talking about when you watch it. Me? No, I'm from Ohio. It is. It's worth watching. It very much so is. But yes, everything. How do I have an accent? Do I have an accent? Oh yeah, no. I have an accent? You think I have an accent? I guess when you're from different places, then maybe I do sound like I have an accent. Well, I guess when everybody's from a different area, then yeah, to different people have accents. So you're right. You might be right about that. I don't know. I guess just to me, I don't feel like I have an accent. But again, like different areas have different accents. So you're right about that. That's very true. No, you're right about that. Oh my gosh. He just proposed. Oh my gosh. I missed that part. No, he did not. He said, the lady's fingers was fatter than yours. She said, what? The one who sold it to me. I'm like, yeah, that's what you meant, buddy. Okay. What the fuck? That was foul. That's foul. Pictures? What? I don't know. Some people can watch stuff and it traumatizes them. So I wouldn't say everybody could watch it. Oh, thank you. Oh no. My stalker, my bully made it. But I really liked it because it looks just like me. Even my neck tattoo's on point. So I just fixed the background. She was trying to bully me. But I actually like it, so I made it. It's definitely not for the weak-stomached people. If you have a weak stomach, do not watch the Ed Gein series. For sure. The shit he did to them kids, bro, I would have been traumatized for the rest of my fucking life. It doesn't bother me. You want to know why it doesn't bother me? Because if you're not my close friends, my family, or my significant other, why do I care what a random person thinks of me? If I'm continuously trying to show you proof and you just won't accept it, I don't know what else to say to you. So I don't care. You're not my close friends. You're not my family. You're not my significant other. I don't care what she says. I try to show proof. She won't accept it, so let her talk her shit. That's how she makes her money. She tries to say that I, like, because I'll try to raise money for the room, she tries to say, no, hell no, ain't no ex of mine, bruh. No. 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 Thank God. No. No. You're good. She just tries to say that, like, if I raise the money for the room and people help me, that I don't use it for the room. And I've screenshot the charges from the hotel showing proof that I do use it to pay for the room. And I've showed the receipt and she won't accept it. So, a hotel room. Because me and my 2 dogs are staying in a hotel until I can get us an apartment. I'm trying to get us an apartment. No, a hotel. Me and my dogs are in a hotel room. I'm trying to find us an apartment. And, yeah, so. That way me and my dogs aren't stuck outside. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how much proof I show. She just continuously says. They are very expensive, believe me. It's well over $2,000 for a month. Well past $2,000 for a month. Yeah, it's super expensive. I've been here for, I don't know, maybe like, what, like, maybe over 2 months now. What do you think I'm trying? Okay, you gotta go, bro, because you're being really annoying. Asking all them questions. Like, I just told you I'm staying in the hotel, so me and my dogs just have a place to stay until I can find us an apartment. And then you want to say, wouldn't renting a place be cheaper? Yes, it's cheaper, but you have to apply for places. Like, you can't just say, oh yeah, I want this apartment, and they just let you have it. There's shit you have to do first. Places charge application fees. There's a fucking process. Like, they don't just because you like it doesn't mean you get it. Obviously, yes, an apartment is cheaper. Why? I'm obviously trying to get one. That person was just asking all kinds of questions when I literally already answered them. I told you his voice is like... But Ed Gein really sounded like that, though. I guess he listened to his voice. That's why. He listened to, like, Ed Gein's actual voice. He really did sound like that. But it's just weird seeing... I don't know. But I just said it. How is that somebody new just trying to understand my situation when I literally said already when they asked me that I was staying in the hotel until I got a place? And then they said, well, wouldn't be getting a place be cheaper? And I literally just said that. That's not really, like, what? So that was you off 2 different accounts on my live? I literally just said that though. You said a room like in a house, and I said no, I'm staying at a hotel right now. Me and my 2 dogs are in a hotel room. Not you. They said, geez, I'm new here and I mind my own business, which I'm not understanding why you're saying that. Unless you're the other account that I just blocked, because I literally answered your question and you still kept asking questions. Yeah, no. They asked, that person asked, what'd they say? A room, like in a house. And I said, no, me and my dogs are in a hotel room right now until I can get us an apartment or find an apartment for us to move into. And then they said, wouldn't a place be cheaper? And I like, yes, obviously it's cheaper, but like I just said, I have to, like, this is all I can do for me and my dogs right now. At least we have a roof over our heads. It's better than being stuck outside, right? Until I can get us an apartment. I'm just not understanding the questions when I've already answered them when you asked the first time. It's like nitpicking. You know them people that like to nitpick at everything you say constantly? That's what that reminds me of, nitpicking. Jessica gets what I'm saying. I already said it to that person, and then they just kept nitpicking with every time they would comment more. They would just nitpick more and more and more. I'm just not understanding the question when I've already answered your question. And then you keep nitpicking. That's my thing. You keep nitpicking. That's my thing. Right, we literally know a minion when we see one. By this point, they make it fucking obvious because they nitpick. He's a... What the fuck? Yeah, he's a psycho. Right, like, even Jessica... If you've been on my lives often enough, it's pretty fucking obvious at this point. When they just keep nitpicking, 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 nitpicking. What else? Like... Why are... You're being so defensive. We're not talking about you. Now you're making me feel like you are because you keep getting defensive and I keep telling you I'm not talking about you. I'm not, again, I'm not talking about you. Yes, you keep saying me. I haven't been. I just found you and I've told you twice already. I'm not talking about you. We were just talking about the person. Not, oh my God. You say I'm defensive. Woo! I'm literally talking in general. Lord, have mercy. I think I need to sleep for a couple hours because I don't think I can handle this right now. I'm too tired. I think I need a couple hours of sleep. Jessica, thank you for understanding what the fuck I'm saying. Mel, thank you for understanding what the fuck I'm saying. I don't understand what's... I don't... My God. I'm just like, I'm fucking mind blown right now. I literally said 3 times, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. Me? 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 Who? Me? Lord, thank you for the finger hearts. Girl. I'm sorry, but my gosh, that's what makes it obvious to me that you're nitpicking for a reason. Like, I said it like 4 or 5 times. No, no. Saying in general. No. Me? No. Right. You know what? You can go too. You guys are being fucking weird, and I think everybody can see it but you two, apparently. So I'm just not wasting any more of my breath on you. I'm sorry. And she has 3 followers. I probably had to say it more than that. I might as well draw it out in fucking crayon at this point. Apparently repeating it isn't enough. Let me just draw it out in fucking crayon for you. Maybe then you'll get it with your childish ass. My God. Golly. I'm sorry, but golly. Like, I don't know how many times I could have said the same thing. And then they swear I repeat myself so many times. Like, I wonder why, because I have to, apparently. Make sure it's in big bold letters. Oh, I'm trying not to be super. That was really loud. I just moved my chair and that was really loud. Sorry. But did I not keep saying, no, I wasn't talking about you? I said that so many times. Even Jessica said, in general, me? Me? That reminds me of that video. What was that video that went viral where it was like Leonardo DiCaprio and the girl like splashes water on him while he's sleeping? She's like, who? What are you, a fucking owl? Who is she? That video. You know what I'm talking about? Where it was like a video of Leonardo. It was like some movie. And she splashes water on his face while he's sleeping because he said some girl's name. Who? What are you, a fucking owl? Who is she? That's what that just reminded me of. Except she's like, me? No, not you. But now it's you. My goodness gracious. Yes, Wolf of Wall Street. That shit was funny. She said, what are you, a fucking owl? Finding Nemo. Mine. That was funny too. Then they all, oh my gosh. That's funny. Mine. My phone's on 5%, guys. Guys, fuck, man. I think I'm probably gonna get up, like, I don't know what I should do right now, because I'm so tired. I want to stay on so bad and try to get those $74 for the room, because I have to have it by noon regardless, but you think it'd be a bad idea if I just slept until like at least 6 or 6:30 and then get up and go live and then push the last 6 hours? I'm just so fucking tired, dude. I don't think I can handle being up all night again. I don't think my body can handle being up all night. I think it's just crashing. Like, I want to make sure me and my dogs have a place to stay too, though. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like torn. I'm so torn. Because I have to make sure we're good. But I'm so fucking tired. I'm like torn right now. Every time I look at my dog, bro. But I'm so fucking tired. Girl, you know how long it takes me to sometimes? That's the problem. I'm just so fucking tired. I know. I know. It just sucks, bro. If 7 of you would be willing to help with $10, I'm just so fucking tired. You guys know I really have not gotten very much sleep for the last couple days at all. I hope so. I just really don't think I can be up all night again. My body is like not having it. I don't know. I'm just so fucking tired. Like mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted right now. And I've been live, what, for hours? And I haven't gotten anybody to help yet. Yeah, I'm sure. Get the fuck off here, bro. Nobody cares about you and your fucking group of bullies. You really just sat there and acted like you writ somebody a ticket on TikTok? You have nothing better to do at 2 o'clock in the morning, son. I don't get it. I do not get people. What the fuck? I think I'm gonna try and get a couple hours sleep, guys, and set an alarm. I've already been live for hours, and I haven't gotten anything towards tomorrow. One person helped with 10, so I'm 70, so I'm still a little short, but that was about it. This whole time. That's it. Out of all these people that have been watching my live the entire time, that's literally it. I know, but you gotta understand, like, the reason I've been getting no sleep is because at the same time, I'm trying to get the money for the room so me and my 2 dogs have a place to stay. Like, because if not, me and my dogs are going to be stuck outside. My car is in the fucking shop right now. So we don't even have my car to sit in. So that's why I'm torn. Like, I'm so tired because I haven't been sleeping the last couple nights. But at the same time, like, I don't want my dogs being stuck outside either. You know what I mean? Rocky's like a boxer something mix. I'm not really sure. And then Rick is a blue nose pit. Oh yeah, they're very, very good dogs.
This is Dean.
You have a pit bull? A pit bull? I do. It's in this little clipboard. And if you are nice enough to help, be careful about commenting on my live, because the girl that bullies me and restreams me, her and her little minions will message anybody that's nice and tries to help. And I don't want people being bullied for just trying to be nice and help. But if you are nice enough to help, I can thank you in private. And I can send you like a screenshot after they charge my card. And I can send you, like, I can have them print off a receipt. So just be careful about commenting on the live. I'm $74 short for the room before noon. I have to pay that before noon or we'll have to check out. That's why I was trying to just try to get it so I don't have to worry, but I'm just so fucking tired. But yeah, she tries to say this is fake. She tries to say that my screenshots of the charge off my card is fake. Like, how the fuck is that fake? Like, really though. So if you are nice enough to help, just don't comment on the live you did. Just, I can private message you off of live and thank you. And if you want, I can send you the screenshot of the charge off my card, plus a picture of the fucking paper receipt too, just so you see 2 different times. Can't say that's fucking fake. It doesn't matter how much proof I show, they still try to sit there and act like it's all fake. They try to say this was a filter. How is that a filter? Girl. It's just sad that somebody would much rather see, and she has a dog of her own. It's just so sad that somebody would much rather see somebody else who they don't even know personally stuck outside with their 2 dogs than to just leave them be. That's truly sad. Girl, I swear, that's what they were trying to say, that it was a fucking filter. I do. My PayPal, Venmo, and Chime is all in this little clipboard up here. But again, if you are nice enough to help, just be careful about commenting on the live, because she's a bully. That's all she does. She likes to bully other people. It makes her feel better about herself, I guess. I don't know what she does it for. But, and if you are nice enough to help, like I said, once they charge my card, I can send you a screenshot of the charge off my card, and I can have them print off a receipt again, too. I don't mind showing proof, because I really do use it for the room. They're fucking... I don't get it. You're right, girl. I don't think it makes it sound like that. Don't think that's how that works. All right, guys. I might try to end the live. If a couple of you want to message me, you can. I might try to. I'll just set an alarm really early. I'm just so tired. Really don't think I can handle being on live again all night without at least a little bit of sleep. So I'm gonna get off here for now and try to at least get like 2 hours of sleep if I can, or maybe 3 hours. I don't know. I might set my alarm for like 6, because that would give me 6 hours. That would give me till 12. All right, girl. If you guys want to message me, you can. But I'm just so tired. Be careful. I'm trying to tell you guys, be careful about commenting on the live. That girl she will message you. I'm trying to tell you. If you're nice enough to help. That's my PayPal. The Jpaul 0630, that's my PayPal. The Venmo is Jordan-Paul-52. It's in this clipboard. That's my PayPal. If you guys want to message me, I'm going to get off the live. Just message me. That way we don't have to talk about it on